I mean, I had the butt plug ones because of my I don't want to say she was my girlfriend, but
what
we
butt
fucked
plugs?
for a year.
What butt plugs?
It's just Reddit thread.
Butt Sharpies.
But this is butt Sharpies, but they have another one called butt plugs.
Oh, okay.
And it's just different women with butt plugs in.
All right, Dave, give me some audio.
Verified MILFs on Reddit, and then
Dave, give me some audio.
And then there's the Discord channel for MILFs, and then, you know, they have upload a picture.
Whoa,
right?
Okay, titties.
Yeah. Who doesn't love titties?
I do love me some titties.
Right? If we can find a prostitute just like that, that'd be fine. I just want to massage them like a kitten. Just put them front. I'm just gonna knead them.
I mean, squeezing a titty or two could be something we could do out here in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit. So, I mean.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Who wants to do the 2-for-1 intro? Dave, it's been a while.
Welcome to the Tip Rail Podcast. On my left, Big John.
Whoop whoop.
On my right, Pork Chop.
Hey, it's a hell of an intro.
We survived an airplane ride and a one-person trip across the United States to meet in Las Vegas.
Well, here we are, boys. Woo! Hey, we fucking made it. That's wild, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, like
Tuesday morning after a long Monday night. Woo!
Good goddamn, it was a long Monday, huh? But yeah, as Dave is alluding to, we flew on an airplane out of Des Moines and to Las Vegas. You know, quick little jaunt across the nation here. First time I've been this far out west. John, you were where? And
I flew out a few days before these fine gentlemen here to Phoenix, Arizona to do some work, and then drove from Phoenix to Vegas.
And you got to see some really cool sights and shit on the way here.
Yeah, some cool mountain ranges. I drove basically over the Hoover Dam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, damn.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit it on my way back on Sunday, I think.
Cool.
Yeah.
I know. Cool. Oh, sorry.
Hoover Dam's pretty cool.
Is it? Yeah, I've never seen a lot of these features that like what we would call national monuments, I suppose. Out this way, but saw some water structures such as lakes and rivers. I don't know if that's exactly what it is when it's in the desert. A couple of little mountain things off to the side. I tried to look out the window as much as I could, but it got really bright like at one point, and I was just like, "Fuck this," and I closed it.
That's why I normally take like the early morning flights, is because it's a unwritten rule that you don't open the window on early morning flights.
Is it?
Because people are still trying to sleep.
Oh, okay.
So it's just one of those things that you don't open the windows on early morning flights. So.
We were in the exit row, and so like as we boarded, we had to like tell them yes, we were okay and comfortable with performing the functions of.
I tried to give you guys more room. I figured the exit rows
fine.
usually have more leg room.
I mean, I was fine.
Yeah.
Like, as far as if there was a person sitting in the seat that you were supposed to sit in, I would have been a little squished. But I mean, that's just airplanes, I think, So, but yeah, it was comfortable enough. A bit bumpy coming down, but I think that's just kind of how. That's how landing is, really, isn't it? Like you get that.
No. My guess is that there was a temperature. We came in the afternoon, so it's probably heat off the ground causing turbulence, heat pockets.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I just assumed they're
normally
like
it's just it's just a glide.
It kept feeling like it was bouncing in the air, like it was slowing down, and it felt like it would sink, and then it would like catch back up, and then sink a little. And I was just like, okay, maybe this is how it is. I don't know.
When I flew this time from Des Moines to Minneapolis, like we hit the fuck, and then like as you listeners probably just
you now just experienced the same thud. Hope your anus is puckered.
Yes. But yeah, that's what our landing was in Minneapolis to catch my flight to Phoenix.
Nice. Well, not nice. Nice and bumpy.
Oh, it scared the shit out of me.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah.
Were you sleeping or something? Or?
No. Okay. Normally when you come in, it's just a glide. You don't feel the hit when you land. Yeah, sometimes you'll get that airdrop like you guys got, but like when you're actually landing on the ground, it's normally just smooth. I don't feel it.
For me, I know the worst part getting to this whole fucking flight wasn't necessarily the flight or the takeoff or the landing or any of that shit. It was more about getting through security. Like my whole fucking like a week leading up to this event.
Stop sticking Sharpies up your ass and you won't have a problem.
Hey man, you weren't supposed to get on butt Sharpie. That's Dave's fault. You weren't supposed to see me there. Don't you do it. But yeah, it was like I was just worried that my bag wasn't gonna be the right size. I'd heard all these horror stories about like people having to toss their shit like right at the gate or something dumb like that, and I'm just like freaking out. You know, the leading up to it, it was totally fine. I was a fucking moron. They weren't concerned about me at all.
No,
I mean, you know,
no,
not
you
even
look
the
like
slightest.
a threat. You know,
I look like a goofy old man that's
Yeah.
traveling to fucking wherever the fuck I'm traveling to. So
yeah, just got to remember to take your cell phone and wallet and shit out of your pockets.
I took my belt off. That was the thing. I was like,
I got my belt off.
So hold on, I was waiting for this guy because I got early and I went through the pre-check and I was just out.
Yeah,
and I'm waiting and I'm like, okay, he says he's here and he's finally getting through TSA, and then suddenly I hear a call out. The passenger whoever left their belt behind at TSA, please come back.
You left your belt?
No, that was
I
me.
thought it was.
No,
I was like, oh
okay.
fuck.
Nope, not me. I gathered my stuff out of the thing, but I was like, the guy in front of me. Well, first and foremost, they interrupted like the guy in front of me. They brought some chick in a wheelchair thing up, like, and they got her in front of the little like snap a picture with your ID fucking thing that they do. I again, this is the first time I've flown since I was 14, so I have no idea what they're actually doing. But they just like interrupted and dropped her in line, and then the guy in front of me, I watched him take off his shoes and all of his stuff, and like I was just so concerned that I was like, oh fuck, I got to take my shoes off. So I was getting my belt and my shoes, and I just forgot the shit that was in my pockets. Like this, it just didn't occur to me that the wallet and keys needed to come out. Anyway, the lady's like, hey, your cell phone's in it, because I keep it on a side pocket. So I dumped the cell phone in there. I'm like, okay, cool, and I just go wandering over, like I don't know what I'm doing. They're like, get in here and put your hands up. And it's like I'm just like, oh god, I'm being arrested.
Put your hands up and spread your butt cheeks.
And, you know, and so I step in the little X-ray machine, the little it wobbles around and fucking goes around me and shit. And I come stepping out, and they're like, "Do you have something in your pockets?" And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, yes, I do. I have, you know, my keys in my pocket." And they're like, "No, in your back left pocket." I'm like, "Well, you already know I have something there, and it's my wallet." Yeah, he's like, "I didn't think I needed to really remove it. It doesn't have metal. I was going through a metal detector. That's what I thought I was doing, but." Yeah, so then they...
it's not a metal detector, it's an X-ray.
Yeah, he wanted to take a look at my wallet, which is fine. There's nothing in it. There's no fucking money. I'm a broke motherfucker. So, got a card or two in there that might fucking prove I can drive a forklift, but, you know.
Yeah.
So, but I made it. I made it through the TSA thing, and then Dave got me a sandwich, because I think I was hangry. That was probably the other reason I was a little fucking off. But we did that. We made it. What it looked like we were going to be like kind of late, and I mean, like I think we were, as far as like what our arrival time was supposed to be.
Yeah.
But fucking the Las Vegas airport is huge.
Yeah, I got lost. I was on Terminal 3 waiting for you guys to land. I did like 3 laps over there, and you said you landed, and I was coming back around on the 3rd lap, and you said you guys were at number 5, and it started off at 14, and I was like, I'm in the wrong area.
Like, yeah, I don't know anything about like where we were once we got inside there. There's several. It's like a fucking shopping mall. Yeah. Like like stores and big kiosks, and of course there's fucking like gambling stations, you know, slot machine things or video pokers or whatever the fuck they are. So like we get out of the gate from the plane, and like I just like walk into this big room of that, and I'm just kind of like, oh, it's yeah, this feels like Las Vegas, you know. So, but. You got there. Oh, funny story from before you got there. You didn't see it. Dave and I were standing there. Oh, this is fucking great.
Shit, I forgot.
Yeah, Dave and I were standing there, and fucking this little old lady comes pulling up, like basically right in front of us, right? And the little security dude is out there, and he's wandering around, and he just kind of like points at her. And he's all like waving her on, like move, like get out of that spot. You can't park there or whatever. And like she's trying to tell him like, hey, I'm picking somebody up. He's like, he starts walking behind her vehicle. He's like, well, if he gets here before I finish writing you a ticket, then that's fine, whatever. But otherwise, you can't stay here. And she's like scrambling around, like opens the trunk and is like hollering at somebody. There's some old lady, even older lady, gets out of the back seat and tries to go and find whoever they're looking for. Fucking point of the story is the dude wrote this lady a ticket, and then she's squawking at him because, like, you know, right after he hands it to her, the people come up to the car to get in it and get going and stuff. So she's squawking at him, starting to cause like a little traffic jam, and he's just like, whatever, you know, like he doesn't fucking care. He probably gets yelled at like all day long. Like, I mean, dude writes tickets, you know what I mean? Like, of course he's getting fucking yelled at for shit, but that was just too funny to see right in front of us.
My first job out of high school was working at the Moline International Airport, doing that same thing that guy was doing.
Oh shit! Okay.
Standing outside and yelling at people, "You can't park here. You can't wait here. Get your ass moving."
Right. Well, that was like right after 9/11, wasn't it? Like like
2002.
So security was like starting to get starting to get a lot more fucking crazy.
I had an old dude fucking punch me in the stomach in front of the cops. He got assault charges.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because he didn't want to move he didn't think he had to move his car because he didn't consider himself a threat to America, is what his terminology was.
I mean,
like I've had a lady who, because there's a restaurant at the Moline Airport and people just go to the restaurant. Like, and so people just drive up, hop out of their car and try to run in and get a to-go thing or whatever. And they didn't listen to their license plate getting paged. And the cop was pissed at this point and fucking called a tow truck. Tow truck came because there's one on site. And fucking they picked it up, took it over to the fucking like little waiting area, and the cop fucking gutted the person's car.
Oh, Jesus.
Like he used a fucking buck knife and cut the seats open. Fucking all that shit. Fucking ripped out the inner panels, ripped off the door panels. Like fucking, he was pissed. Because it was like a good 30 minutes of them calling this person over the radio, like, "Come get your car, we're gonna tow it." Like
that was happening at the Des Moines airport.
Yeah, they don't fuck around. You fucking unload your shit and you get the fuck out of there.
Like, that's I mean,
it's not to say goodbye. It's not fucking do that shit at home. Like before you get in the car.
We got hundreds of other people ready to fucking come and drop people off. Get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that airport exiting was a clusterfuck, to say the least. And then John obviously came and got us. We started making our way out, got to the fucking hotel, got checked in. And then what the fuck did we do after that? Dave, you took a shit immediately, I think, right?
No, my guy here. No, I just took a piss.
Oh, was it? Oh, I thought you had a shit. My bad.
I was just holding my piss for 4 hours.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that. See, I went at the airport. I ran off real quick, drop a load in the urinal, So.
I think I was anxious and just want to get away from people.
He's piss shy.
And then we met after he took his piss. We went to a every 10 minutes place.
Every 10 minutes?
Every 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was every 10 minutes.
It was.
There's probably every 13 minutes since their name was Planet 13, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. What an interesting fucking place. Like
it's like a strip mall for weed.
It is. It's got several different things inside of it, including like weed bars, weed robots. There's weed robots. There's 75 fucking registers at this place.
So yeah, if you've been to a dispensary, you normally 5, maybe at the most I've seen is 10 register spots.
I don't even think I've seen that many. I haven't been to as many. I've been to a lot in Denver, but like even those are like 4 maybe, and they're like they make you wait in line. Like you have to go show them your ID and then you wait and you go in and all that shit. This place is just like you show your ID at the
grocery store, dispensary.
It's well set up.
You show your ID at the fucking beginning of it, and then the dispensary part of it is just like it looks like Champs. They got fucking TV
they got
screens, merchandise everywhere.
The Celtics game was up on a huge ass fucking wall TV.
It's just like a ridiculous amount of shit, involving weed. All the weeds out on the fucking in displays. On the fucking floor, it's got everything, and then like you just get called up to a register at one point, and then you tell them what you want, and the guy can also help you kind of figure it out, find it, and do whatever.
Or you show him new product.
Yeah, apparently, I fucking found these gummies that he hadn't even heard of, so kudos to me.
Yeah,
but
sucks he was a Bears fan.
I mean, yes, I did compliment him on that, but then. He at least knew the history with the Packers a little bit, at least, So I mean, like
most Bear fans do because it's the oldest rivalry.
See,
in the NFL.
I just wear it because I represent from Illinois. Sometimes I'm not an actual history buff on the Bears' fucking lineage or their rivalry with Green Bay, but
fuck the Chicago Cardinals. They don't count.
Wait, what Cardinals?
The original Chicago Bears were named the Chicago Cardinals.
Oh yeah.
So the longest running team in the NFL is technically the Arizona Cardinals because they moved from Chicago to Arizona. But I don't count that shit.
Okay.
Yeah, if you change cities, you start over.
You're done.
Yeah.
What about the Raiders? They've changed 4 times since I was a kid.
And now it's the Las Vegas Raiders of 2022 or whatever the fuck they started there.
Oh, okay.
You know,
So
like,
we're just back
I know
to
their
the
history goes back and blah 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 blah, but I don't count it that way. At least with the original teams.
Yeah.
Like,
no, it's an interesting fucking it's the sports stuff. We got it on a sports tangent. The weed store is a that place is fucking amazing. They have a tattoo shop in there that you can get little $10 tattoos. John and I partook.
Yep, I got a skull and crossbones.
I got a couple of cats because you know me. So Dave opted out, but no worries. We'll get him in on a fucking $10 tattoo. Dave,
what you see the size like?
It's like a nickel quarter. It's like it's about a quarter size. You know, just some straight up line work, which is fun. I mean, like, what do you expect for a $10 tattoo? You know what I mean? So
it's more just to say, hey, I got this in Vegas.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was. It's like, oh, we went to the fucking weed store and got $10 tattoos.
I mean, they had some cool, like, trippy shit to look at. They had restaurants where you could go in and sit down and actually consume weed. Like,
yeah, I think I didn't see the exact details, but it seemed like you get to order the weed and maybe like a piece to smoke it out of, or like, you know, pre-rolls or whatever.
Yeah.
Something along that lines, or maybe you can roll it yourself. Maybe. I don't know. That'd be kind of cool. Twist up a blunt inside of a fucking lounge, I think is what they were calling it, right?
I went to one in Denver a while back. It was pretty nice, but it was the same thing. You walked in, they gave you a menu, you ordered off of it. They asked you, you know, what device you wanted to use. And there you went from there.
Let me get a dab rig.
They had it.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure they have oils and concentrates and shit.
Oh, yeah.
So that's just too much for like going into. I mean, like again, it's a new concept for me, so it still feels awkward. Like, you know, to think that you can go to a place and just sit down and smoking and
the one in Denver was
weed.
Like it felt like that old jazz type bar. You know,
like a speakeasy kind of thing, like there's like fucking a secret wall fucking that you move and you all of a sudden walk into this.
Well, that's you know that telephone booth,
that
you saw. The lady that was standing outside of it checks your ID, and you walk into the telephone booth, and you fucking push on the telephone booth, and you walk into the
interesting.
You know, I've seen it on YouTube.
Interesting.
So it's like a hidden door. That's why that other entryway was roped off.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well,
I was not aware of that.
Yeah.
But
sneaky.
Yeah. So we looked around, ended up buying some weed stuff, and
then you got to hit the wheel.
Yeah, I fucking spent enough money that I got to spin the wheel, and I won a free eighth.
Yeah.
Wow. What am I gonna
really
do?
needed a lighter though.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I was chanting for the free lighter because I thought that was what I was gonna hit, but they gave me an eighth instead, which I can't complain. But now I can't smoke my weed. So
nice.
Fuck, dude.
But yeah, even like at Planet 13 outside, they had this huge. It looks like a red planet, but it's a water effect and fucking water's trickling down it, and that shit looked pretty cool too. And then the LED koi fish pond.
Oh yeah. When you first walk in, or when you're walking out too, but like you step on it and it makes ripples in the fucking
fish run away, and
that
was pretty dope.
Dave stepped on one.
Nice.
Yeah.
It did the whole like cartoony cross-eyed X's over the fucking after he stepped on it, its tongue stuck out a little bit.
Yeah, the fish started nibbling on him.
Killing it.
Only his third nipple. Just a little. No.
Yeah, as long as it's not other people's jizz, it's all right.
Yeah.
Okay. God. Dry and crystal clear on you.
Have you got jizz on your dress? Don't go out in public.
Hey, you know. Maybe she didn't know she had jizz on her dress.
She was pointing it out.
Several times even.
Several times.
Not just once.
But no, and then we went to probably the greatest restaurant known to man.
We did.
What was it called again, Adam?
Dave, what was it called?
The Meat Salon.
Yes.
Meat Salon. And it's spelled SALON as in like a hair salon. But it's
because it's giving you shaved meat.
It's all right. Yeah, Meat Salon. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck the name is about, but goddamn, it was a Korean barbecue place. So most of you might be familiar with that. I don't know. I have never been. John, had you been before?
I had never been to a Korean barbecue.
And Dave,
place.
you have also never been, right?
Not to a Korean one. No, I've been to a Japanese one.
Okay, so is it
But it's the
similar?
same
Very similar. Similar.
Is it just like different flavor of meats, like, or is
it was just different stylings.
Okay,
but it's the same idea.
So the menu at this place has like 2 columns. You know, you got an all day or a premium, and so there's different cuts of meats, and you know, as you
beef, pork, chicken,
they had seafood stuff. I saw spicy baby octopus, and I felt kind of bad because I was like, oh, baby octopus, what? But I mean, like,
eat it whole.
I get it, you know, people eat octopus, but yeah, so you order you order appetizers and other things, and it's all just kind of like falls under one price for a person, and yeah, they bring it out to you. You got a grill in the middle of the table, and you just throw some meat on it. And of course, our homie just continued to think that it wasn't hot enough, which I'm sure he was right. Because I mean, I've never been, so I don't know exactly.
Once we cooked the beef and then we switched to the pork, it took fucking forever for the pork to start heating up.
Well, he did end up somebody. Well, we had her turn it up first for the beef, and then like they switched out the the actual grill itself. They switched the heating
once it
element
gets too
out.
nasty.
Yeah. Because, I mean, it did stick. It stuck a lot. Like, it was weird. Like, I wasn't expecting it to do that. So that's why I started, like, just I kind of tended to it like it was fucking something I was frying in my frying pan or something like that, you know? But they give you little tongs to, like, fuck around with.
My first time ever using chopsticks.
Yeah. You did, I mean, like, and you did all right. You know, you got a couple of pieces. But, I mean, like, I can understand if you haven't done it before, it's difficult. You know, it takes practice, you know, just like anything. But
I was glad I was able to do what I could do last night because I finally got movement in my 2 fingers at thumb and index finger. So it wasn't great, but it was better than what it used to be.
Dude, I think
finger banging too many bitches.
No, I got hospitalized and something happened, and I had lost the ability to fully bend my fingers down. At least here, and now I can do that. It's hard. I don't have the same strength anymore. Gotcha. It's taken like almost 3 years. It happened right before Japan, and which really sucked because I was actually really good with chopsticks. And then I go to Japan, I can't use chopsticks because I can't apply pressure with these 2 fingers, which really sucked.
But man, I think we probably had
tons of meat.
I'd say at least 10 different varieties of meat between the beef, at least 5 or 6 different types of beef, and then 4 or 5 different types of pork.
Yeah,
we had like several different appetizers. They give you fucking little cups of rice. The
rice was good as fuck,
dude. That's what I'm saying. Like I saw
like
you guys
fried rice.
I saw you guys get the like when you got like a scoop of your meat. This was Dave mostly because I was sitting next to you looking at what you were doing somewhat. But
flavor saver, man. You get some of the juices from the meat, and you get the sauce you pour on it, and you put it in the rice. You get both of it. It was good.
Holy shit! And then the little cups of like the sauce that fucking they had to like dunk your stuff in. I liked every single one of those. There wasn't one of them that I didn't like.
I didn't get to try the meat paste one.
Was that the reddish looking like
almost looked like tartar, like it's like a pasty, like a
chunky.
That one. Okay, there's like a reddish color, right? Because there was that. There was 2 oil looking things,
and then like there was some chimichurri kind of thing,
green something or other. But I don't know what the fuck.
The ones they brought out first, the green one and the other one, those were good.
Yeah,
the other ones when they said they were spicy, I stayed the fuck.
Okay. Oh, they weren't spicy though.
Well,
the spicy pork one that we kind of
that wasn't bad.
Yeah, it wasn't like too bad, but I mean, like I could see it being
for white people.
It's
sorry, Dave.
No, it's just sriracha that they put on it.
He can't increase the melanin in his skin, okay?
Even though they did say, I don't know if you guys have seen on the old interwebs that gingers are now black. So
is that just because it's the same letters?
No, it's because we're hated on as much as black people. So
that also makes sense.
There was a black lady who came out on TikTok.
Yeah, I think I know
because you're a minority.
We're a minority.
I get it. I just remember hearing someone say that as a joke to somebody else who was a ginger. It's like, oh, because it's the same letters, and I was like, I had to sit there a minute and like just spell it. I'm like, oh, you fuck.
No, there was a guy that I follow on Facebook, and he was talking about it. He's like, so are we allowed to say the hard R in ginger anymore, or what? Like,
what is that? Just ginge? But ginge feels like a slur.
Ginger.
No, we're not. You guys aren't allowed to say it. You have to call us Reds.
That also feels slightly like a slur.
I did see something about that, but I didn't like investigate too terribly hard. You know, the internet.
I've been posting a few clips on my Facebook.
The internet is vast, and we're all in.
I just thought it was hilarious
of it, but yeah, no, I can understand.
I sent one to my guy Black. He laughed at me.
Yeah.
I was already invited to the cookouts, so I'm good anyway.
There you go.
So.
Exactly. Do you ever see the one that's like it's a guy posing in front of his Jeep, and it's black, right? And so he's like, his caption underneath is like, I misunderstood the name of this group, but I'm here anyway. And it's like the group owner name is like Black Jeep Owners. And it's this white dude like in front of and then like it's another comment later, and he's like, "Hey man, I really appreciate y'all the love and support and inviting me to the cookout." It's like fuck nice. Yeah. The meat salon, man. Yeah. What a fucking world. What a wonderful Korean, fucking.
So we're gonna do K-pop when we get back to Des Moines then.
I mean, yeah, I've been actually, yeah, dude, yeah. I mean, like whatever we did last night.
Dak's pretty good too. Their fucking chicken's fire.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is we didn't even get into like any chicken cooking on that.
They really didn't have too much.
There was like some
spicy chicken and then like marinated chicken and then garlic chicken.
Well, I mean,
speaking of those marinades when it has sugar in it, that's what causes the caramelization, the stickiness.
Oh, okay. Well, that fucking pork belly that looked like a big old slab of bacon was fucking delicious. Yeah. The beef bulgogi, I think. Yeah, whatever that last beef one that we tossed on was really fucking good.
Yeah.
And I think it was bulgogi, if I'm not mistaken. I wanted to learn what it was, so I knew what I could order again the next time.
Yeah, you can get that. Dak does like fried rice with that. Or they also do loaded French fries that are seasoned that have that with like their house made like cheddar sauce.
Okay.
Soy garlic.
Nice.
Drizzle. It's good shit.
We could go on about food all day. They tried to offer ice cream. We didn't get the three of us here at the Tip Rail did not get the ice cream. Our friend that was
I guess he ate it in the car on the way home, or it's still in his car.
It melted in his car.
That what I thought someone said it was ice cream. And he's like, "Oh fuck, I'm gonna go put it in my car."
Yeah.
And okay.
That's no. He drove it. Wait, he drove his car home. So maybe he
shotgunned
it on the way home.
Yeah. He just shotgunned that shit. Yeah.
I think it was like it looked like a fruit frozen bar. Yeah. You know what I mean? But
something healthy for the protein.
I mean, who the fuck knows? But they're serving you so much meat. It doesn't matter what the fuck else they serve you. You know,
you need fiber.
God damn. Dude, the appetizer side things, whatever those were, the fucking
they're like fermented bean sprout, then it's kimchi.
Yeah, the kimchi was fucking fire. The little bean sprout noodle.
I don't typically like kimchi cucumber? Or pickle. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a cucumber and some sauce.
Yeah, I don't know. Good. And I'm not a cucumber fan.
Neither am I, man. And that's the thing is I tried to eat a little bit of everything to see what flavors
the ones
were.
Look like wontons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those ones were good too.
Yeah, that's the one you successfully picked up with the chopstick.
Yeah, a couple times.
Fuck yeah. Fucking bean sprout. I put that bean sprout in my mouth and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not liking this, but I'm gonna chew this and I'm gonna swallow this because
that last fucking fried mushroom that I got was a fucking big chunk of a mushroom.
Oh yeah, they were huge, like huge portion. Yeah,
I don't like mushrooms normally.
Yeah, but you made it through it.
Yeah.
My problem, there was the one beef steak thing that had the bones in it.
The spare rib.
It was very tough to chew through, especially trying to use chopsticks to pick it up and then like take a bite of it. And then, dude, I felt so bad, but I ended up just like grabbing a hold of it with my finger and like.
They had scissors, bro.
I know they had scissors, and I did scissors, but it still was gristly and fucking like
mine had lots of cartilage.
Yeah.
I didn't eat the bone part. I just cut.
I was talking about the other side of it as well, not the actual bone itself, because the shit, my fucking bone fell right off the goddamn chunk of meat for me.
Oh, okay.
So, but it was like the other side of it was just gristly and like I couldn't really bite through it too much, and I was like, I felt bad, but I ended up spitting most of that one out. I was trying, man. I picked it up like 2 or 3 times. I was like, maybe now I can get through it, because like there's little pauses in the meal, like where you're cooking the next thing, and so I tried to eat it again, but. Man, dude, 2 thumbs up for sure.
Yeah.
You know,
great wait staff.
I didn't mean to turn this into a review of fucking meat salon, but you know, fuck, dude.
If you're in Vegas, go get your meat salon on.
It's actually in a suburb.
Oh well, fuck me.
Heritage.
I don't know, one of the H suburbs. Who the fuck knows? We'll have to look that up. And
it's only like 15 minutes outside of Vegas. It's not far.
Yeah,
it's right next to a Twin Peaks. So,
there you go. Yeah, look for Twin Peaks, and then it's like in the strip mall next to that.
Are we gonna go get the fucking the pizza ice cream?
I think we'll. Probably. Yeah,
you get that for lunch.
Yeah, probably. They got the pizza cone thing. I think.
Yeah. I mean, the Alfredo one did sound pretty fucking.
I mean, dude, mac
and cheese,
gummy time. And
you might see me double fisted them bitches out. I got an Alfredo.
We'll
and
just
a mac
order
and
one
cheese.
of each, and we'll just share.
Yeah.
Just give us a big platter.
Yeah, we're just gonna have
a
buffet
sampler
of these
platter.
things. You got a flight of fucking
We just see
pizza
three
cones.
fat guys each holding a cone, and they're all sharing with each other. Just fucking eating these things.
That's fucking interesting. Yeah, I definitely when he said something about like going over there and doing that, yeah, absolutely. He could put away some food, man. He's
for
he's
a
an
little
eater.
guy.
Yeah, exactly. I haven't eaten like that in a long time,
Yeah.
and so it was a fun little thing to do. But
even when I go to like what is that, Hibachi Grill in West Des Moines, I don't eat like that.
oh god, no.
I'll have a plate, maybe get a second one, and then I don't finish the second one. But there, it was just, I think it's because you got the breaks in between.
Yeah, you get that little pause, and you're not eating like a full plate all like in 5-6 minutes. You know, you're eating a small portion that, you know, obviously like the meat that gets thrown on the grill only goes so far, and there's 4 of us, so we could like divide it up, and we kind of separate, and then we throw the next thing on, and so like we're not getting fucking full on steaks.
Yeah, you're not stackpiling a plate.
Yeah.
You would at
there's
a
not like
buffet.
Yeah, there's not mashed potatoes and gravy and a fucking, you know, slice of pizza,
rice,
two egg rolls, and fucking, you know, it's
18 crab rangoons.
Yeah, you get some bites of stuff to work with, and then you toss your next thing on. The waitress or waiter coming around and fucking like, hey, you want some more meats? And we're like, yeah, like bring us some more meats, you know. So next time we know a little bit better what to do. I think the next time, but. Yeah, that was something else. But we drove around Vegas just a tiny bit, like on our way to Planet 13. Got to see the Sphere. That thing was cool.
Grateful Dead show.
Yeah, Dead and Company was playing, and I'm sure there's some other shit going on in town. I don't know. It was tough, like, because I don't know.
It seems like there's a Air Force baseball game. We saw a couple guys down in the breakfast today.
Oh, okay, okay.
So there's an Air Force baseball game somewhere happening.
Interesting. Yeah. I'm sure there's lots of shit going on. You know, we're gonna hole up in this hotel room and record.
Just for the next few hours.
Yeah, for a little while.
Yeah,
and then more food. You
and
know?
then Meow Wolf.
I think we're gonna check out. Yeah, we're gonna check out Meow Wolf and Area 15 or whatever the fuck that is all over there.
Omega Mart or whatever the fuck that is.
Yep.
Take shit out of the window.
Could be a good time. Yeah, they'll take a shit out a window.
The windows don't open here, Dave. You already clogged the toilet. Let's not shit on the window.
Hey, I'm making art. It's gonna be a Jason Pollock painting.
We should take the plunger and put it next to the people next door's fucking door, right? So it doesn't look like we clogged the toilet.
We should honestly just keep it.
I mean,
it wasn't even that much shit. Jesus. The toilet's just weak.
Yeah. So then after the meat salon, we went downtown. I guess it was called the Art District of Vegas, and went to a pirate bar.
Yeah, what was that? Stray Pirate, I think.
Yeah,
is the
Stray
name
Pirate.
Of it.
Yeah. It was cool. It was all right. I mean, it was all right.
Yeah. We met up with our friend's friend that we don't know, and so like, of course, we were. Me and Dave obviously were the awkward ones. John kind of tried to join in on the conversation.
I'm a social butterfly, so
you know. And I mean, like, I tried to say hello, hi, nice to meet you, but I wanted to get to the bathroom immediately and wash my tattoo because I hadn't done that yet. But so I needed some soap and water, and I made a huge mess. But luckily, they had paper towels that you didn't have to like wave your hand in front of to get like one at a time. You could like grab a fucking good stack, and so I cleaned up after myself. I felt like, you know, I should do that. But yeah, it was just kind of drinking water. I had taken too many edibles. I had smoked too many joints. I think Dave kind of felt the same because I was just kind of feeding him like a guinea pig.
Yeah, that's all right.
What the fuck was that noise?
I don't know.
That would be people in the hotel.
All right, well, I guess that just sounded like ghostly
echoes.
Ghostly echoes in the halls. But the pirate bar. I mean, what did you have? Did you have a Jaeger shot?
Yeah, I did a Jaeger shot, and then it was called Vegas Brewery's Fathead Lager.
Okay.
So
was it any good?
Yeah, it was good.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't drink, so I think
compared to like a Budweiser.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Occasionally,
they only have served local beers.
Well, good for them.
Art District.
Right? Woo!
Yeah, and weirdly enough, ran into somebody that I knew from Des Moines.
Yeah.
But you know, that's a story for another day. But she was bartending, and that was awkward and made me feel really like
Small world.
Yeah, like something strange happened in this whole event to
the
get
planets
to that.
aligned.
Yeah, they're
the world's
13
a giant
planets.
show.
Yeah.
I just was like, okay. I don't know what even to think at that point. I was just like, that's so fucking wild. But
so it looked like you were almost in like the underbelly of a boat.
Yeah.
And then they had like LED screens on the sides that played like they had like the old fish screensavers and stuff, you know, from back in the day.
Yeah,
other aquatic, you know, like
the other aquatic life would swim by as well too.
But then the whole place was decked out, like they had plants hanging down from the ceilings.
Cannons.
It looked like the manhole windows that you see on the side of a boat.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, for what it was, they did a pretty good job.
Yeah, and it wasn't very big by any means.
No, it would be like the size of a normal dive bar.
Yeah.
Like.
But I just was really surprised that he took us to a place that I ended up running into somebody that I knew.
Yeah.
And so that was just like, all right, cool. I come out across the country and here I am and somebody recognized me. What the fuck? But, you know, that's how it is for the old pork chop sometimes. So, you know, it happens. But fucking, and then, you know, obviously Dave and I were just fucking wasty face and we went home. Yeah. Or back to the hotel.
Water.
Yeah, water was good though. I needed to hydrate. I need more water to be honest with you. So I need a lighter too. God damn it, guys. So
could DoorDashed one by now.
I could have.
I fucking spent $14 on a lighter.
I'm not even kidding. I'm not even fucking kidding. G-Spot pulls out a goddamn fucking yellow lighter. And I'm like, I'm not touching that. No, thanks. But
what is the? I don't remember what is the curse of the yellow lighter. That's all I remember.
Yeah, it's the curse of the yellow. Like, yellow lighters are bad luck, man. You know, and that's the thing. We made movies about it back in the and you know, it's just how it is. It's a long held belief of mine that they have bad luck, and I think that's just a joke we rolled on with, but I'll stick with it. Fuck it. I'm that fucking stuck in my ways. I was like, I am not using that. No, thank you. You light this joint with that. That's how that goes.
Nice.
So, but I don't fucking know, man. That's the first day in Vegas, really, and that's what I think everybody's gonna get for a fucking 2-for-1 episode this week. Because amazingly enough, that was plenty of time.
There we go.
You know, so. You know, short and sweet because we got shit to do. We're in Las Vegas that you'll get to hear about in the next coming weeks, I'm assuming. So you know, Dave, what is your one wish? Instead of a tip, what's our wish for the fucking Vegas vacation here?
What do you want to do?
Yeah, what's your wish for the Vegas vacation?
Strippers, hookers, gambling,
all of it.
There we go.
All of it at once.
John, how about
just
you?
line them up.
I want to go check out that Area 15.
Yeah,
sure, I've seen a lot of ads and shit on Facebook and YouTubes for that, and that place looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I've been taking pictures like a fucking tourist because that's what I'm.
Because you are.
I am. You know, yeah. So, fucking yeah. My wish for this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no. I also you know wanted to go check out the Meow Wolf and the Area 15 fucking thing. But yeah, I am hoping that we somehow miraculously find some fucking very, very sexy and sweet individual that wants to come back and record with us, you know, at some other point in time in the day. So
that's why we need fucking Tip Row business cards.
Yeah, I was the dude. We've dropped our amateur balls on the fucking. It should have been something, but I did tell the girl that you know I knew from Iowa fucking that we were doing this, and so maybe she'll check it out, and who knows, maybe she'll.
I told
tell
the tattoo artist.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
okay,
he
nice.
asked why we're from, you know, what brought us out here.
So yeah, that's why, and it's funny because we went to the bar and we met those the friends of our friends, and we didn't tell them anything about it, which is like I'm just like, all right, you know,
they were drunk.
They were on their own level. That's for sure. That's for sure. And so you know, not knowing people and showing up with people you know that, but like lifetimes have been different. You know what I mean? So like you know, his life and his familiarity with those people and us with you know ours, and so it's just two awkward circles. Well, maybe theirs isn't awkward, but ours was definitely entering in. But yeah, so you know, like I said, let's get a prostitute or a fucking spicy friend
titties.
Back here. Somebody with titties, and you know, let's get her into the studio this evening. That's my wish, but I don't fucking know. If it happens, it happens. If not, I'd rather not pay her. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like here's some edibles.
Yeah, here's some edibles and a joint.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of this free fucking eighth. Here you go. So, but yeah, I don't know. I think that's gonna just wrap it up. You know, this fucking particular Tuesday.
Yeah.
So hopefully you're enjoying the 2-for-1s, enjoying our show and the fucking generals. You know, if you want to get on the show and you're listening to it, it's really easy. You just, email us at thetiprailpodcast@gmail.com because like there seems to be some sort of confusion about how this happens. But Annabelle talked about it. All the other girls that have been on have all talked about it. And so if you are interested and you are listening and you are related into the strip club industry, that's how you reach out and hit us up. We got more people, more guests, lined up, but not too terribly far into the future. We'll need some more of you. So,
and if you didn't understand that, you can always hit us up on Facebook and we'll tell you again how to get in touch with us and get scheduled.
Yes. Facebook, all the other social medias that we don't do anything with because we're all too fucking busy with our real lives.
I'm only a couple weeks behind on Instagram.
Hey,
to be an adult, it sucks.
Yeah. Hey, man.
We need a Steve.
Sometimes.
Or Steve at.
I was going to say, we keep saying that, yet we don't give Steve a job, not yet anyway. But the fucking, dude, sometimes I get the fucking, the episode edited and uploaded at like Monday night at 9:30. You know what I mean? So like it comes out at 2:13 on Tuesday. So, yeah, it just happens sometimes. But, again, fucking from Las Vegas to you.
Viva Las Vegas!
Yeah, there's a fucking Elvis statue down there. We need to get a fucking we need to get a picture with all of us in the Elvis statue. So, but all right, let's just 3, 2, 1.
See you next Tuesday.
All right, I didn't get it.
Oh, what the fuck?
Way to lead. You guys going first. I'll stay in the back.
We're gonna leave it. I love it. All right, peace.